This is it, everybody. This may very well be the finale to the Super Metroid Legend of Zelda Link to the Past Randomizer. In this part, we're going to head into Tourian. But first, we're going to go down here. The reason I want to go down this way is because I think there's another couple of items down here that I missed. I can go this way and go get them. Well, there's 300 rupees. Totally worth coming down here. There's another item on the right. I'll go get it. And that's the final heart container for Link. I'm pretty sure with that, I now have everything for Link. He has all his arrows, all his... all his hearts, all his arrows and bomb capacity upgrades. Alright. So we're done here in Meridia, so I'm going to make my way out of it and head back towards where Tourian is. I think before we head into Tourian, I want to check something real quick. I'm going to head back to the room where you normally find the bombs. Here we go, I can fight this boss now. This is the other Torizo in the game. I'm going to use the charge beam to kill it. Since one charged plasma beam will kill it. It normally is a much tougher boss because I wouldn't be fully powered up like I am. But we'll be coming back to that room a little later. You're probably wondering, why would you need to go back to that room? Well, it'll make sense later. For now, let's head to Tourian. Just bomb through here. You see, I turned the ice beam back on, because momentarily I'm going to need it. You'll know why in a moment. Rush our way through here. Take us a couple more shots to kill them, because I turned on the ice beam. Which means I gotta kill them when they're frozen, but that's fine. Won't slow me down too much. Now we return to the entrance to Tourian. You'll see the statue's already gone. Although it's doing the animation of all the bosses dying. I think this is the way the randomizer does it, even though it's kind of a glitch. Here's the statue. You can see Kraid, the Phantoon, Dragon, and Ridley. Those are the 4 bosses you have to defeat in order to get in here. Then what's supposed to happen is the statue sinks down into the water here, and then you find this elevator that leads to Tourian, which is what we're going to take now. And this is the final area of the game, and it'll be the final area of the randomizer, since Link has already defeated Ganon. Alright, so the first thing we can do is go into this save room. Then we'll head through this door and begin the final area. So what enemies await us here? It's Metroids. There's also these things. I think I remember what... I mentioned what they were called in Mushroom Kingdom Fusion. I just don't remember what they're called now. Of course, since I'm playing as Samus with all her powers, these Metroids won't be too much trouble. I can freeze them with the ice beam and then shoot them with 5 missiles, and that'll kill them. I can also shoot them with a super missile if I want. That takes them out in 1 shot. A later game in the series, Metroid Fusion, turns this on its head, where one of the biggest, most dangerous enemies in that game will use that tactic against you, which is to freeze you and blast you with missiles. This is the same way you killed Metroids in the original Metroid as well. You had to freeze them and then shoot them with missiles. There we go. And you have to kill all the Metroids to open those doors. Oh boy, that one nearly got me. Yeah, to get them off, if they latch onto you, you have to use bombs. Again, Samus didn't appear as a playable character in Mushroom Kingdom Fusion, so exactly how you were supposed to shake off the Metroids without bombs was always just wiggle around a whole lot. There's an invincible type of side hopper in here. I can kill it with super missiles. There we go. I think a charge shot would probably also work on it. Alright, yeah, I can't really hurt this thing, so let's just move on to the next room. There's a Torizo, but apparently it's already been turned to ashes. How'd that happen? There's more enemies here. There's a Scree. There's a Ripper. Some more enemies from the games turned into these weird ashes. Here comes another one of these side hopper things. And here's what's turning them to dust. This is the Super Metroid. The title of the namesake, and the ice beam isn't working on it. Run! Ah! Get off! Use the bombs. Bomb's not working. Power bomb. I can't get it off. Luckily, it's not going to actually take me out. Leaves you at 1 health and then leaves. Get out of my way. Luckily, there's no enemies to confront me in this area. So how am I supposed to take something like that down? There's a missile recharging station here. Also grab some more energy. I'll cut off the alarm and get all my power back, which is good, because I'm going to need it. There's a boss door. Let's go ahead and take it out. Open your eyes so I can blast you. We can go ahead and save in here. So we will. There's a door here to go through. And I believe this is to where the final boss is. Yep. I gotta use missiles to shoot through this thing. Those of you who've played the original Metroid will probably recognize this. Well, if you've gotten to the end of it anyway. This is the Mother Brain's room. You have to shoot through these things while the turrets fire at you, and these donut-shaped ring things attack you. Unlike other things you can shoot for missiles and energy, these will not drop those for you. Luckily, I've got all the energy tanks and the reserve tanks. And you gotta shoot these things with missiles quickly because they will regenerate themselves until you destroy them. There's the Mother Brain. Let's take it out. Use the classic Metroid trick where you freeze these things to keep them from hurting you. Then you fire missiles. I got plenty of energy, so I should be able to kill the Mother Brain. There we go, piece of cake. The lava goes down and the Mother Brain collapses. Usually this is where the time bomb part goes off and I'm supposed to escape, right? That's what happened in the original Metroid. Of course, if you've played Super Metroid before like me, you know what comes next. Now I gotta fight this form of the Mother Brain. I guess I can't shoot missiles while moonwalking? Thought I could. Watch out for the crazy bomb and the energy ring it shoots. Fire my missiles at it. Jump over that. Its shots come out quick. It's also got the same laser that the pirates got. Alright, switching to super missiles. There we go, doing pretty good, I think. Whoa, now it's shooting some kind of energy blast at me. Gonna run out of super missiles at this rate. Then what'll I use to kill it? Let's keep shooting. The Mother Brain's setting up for something. This is the Mother Brain's Hyper Beam. There's no defense against it. You cannot dodge this attack. And I also cannot move now that I've been hit by it. So you're probably wondering, well, that's not very fair. How are you supposed to kill the boss when it can do this to you? Well, that'll become clear in a moment. This part's kind of a scripted moment. Super Metroid comes in and starts draining the Mother Brain's energy. Turns out the Super Metroid that the pirates created, they created it from the Metroid hatchling that was stolen from Ceres Station. Which now it's on Samus' side. First it drains the Mother Brain completely. Then when it's done, the Super Metroid will then restore all of Samus' energy. Unfortunately, check out the Mother Brain. Look what's happening. It's regenerating. The Mother Brain then starts attacking the Super Metroid. Notice it's not using the Hyper Beam it was using against me earlier. The Mother Brain destroys the Super Metroid, but in doing so unlocks the Hyper Beam for Samus. Now we just moonwalk and fire until I win. We now have the Hyper Beam. This isn't a randomized item. This is supposed to happen during the Mother Brain fight, as well as the ending to Super Metroid. Just keep shooting Mother Brain with the Hyper Beam until we win. If I go to my status menu and go to Samus, you'll see I've only got one beam upgrade now, and it's the Hyper Beam. And you can see I just used it to destroy the Mother Brain. There's the countdown. It's time to escape. This 3-minute countdown is actually not just the countdown for the destruction of Tourian, though. This countdown is the destruction of the entire planet. Yeah, the Mother Brain's going to destroy all of planet Zebes this time with its death. So now we gotta find our way out. The silver pirates that we were fighting in the Norfair Depths area are here, but they're no match for the Hyper Beam. They die in one shot, do it. Alright, we gotta find our way out of here. I think I gotta go up. Yeah, then we go back around this way. You see the lava's rising up. I can wall jump up here. Try to use the space jump, but all the shaking and the things are making it harder. There's the door I gotta go through. It's over here. Blast through these guys. You'll probably recognize this room. This is the escape room from the original Metroid, but now it's filling with lava. Again, the whole planet's being destroyed. So I gotta jump my way out of here. Come on. Space jump, do your job. Come on, hurry. There we go. Gonna jump out of this area. To escape, you have to get to Samus' ship, which is at the, where it always is. But before I do that, there's one stop I'm gonna make. You'll notice this door is still open. Back where we got the bombs and fought the Torizo in this part. I can use the Hyper Beam to blast through the wall this way to save the Etecoons and the Trachea, or whatever they were called. Alright, I now have less than a minute to escape from Zebes once I leave this door. Or exactly 1 minute. So let's get out of here. Luckily, Samus' ship is right out here. Get on and the timer will stop. And we've won. We've beaten both games. This is the end of Super Metroid, and I already beat The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Now we see this scene where we see planet Zebes explode. And that's the end of planet Zebes. It's not coming back for the next Metroid game, that's for sure. Look real closely on the right side of the explosion. You'll see that light that went off to the right. That was the creatures that I rescued in the bombs room. They also escaped. The operation was completed successfully. Clear time is 4 hours and 26 minutes, but again, that's because I was doing the randomizer. For some reason, the game credits theme is the credits theme from Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. And then we get the credits sequence here. And that's it. That'll be the end of the Super Metroid: The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past randomizer. I didn't get every item in the game. I think I missed a missile and super missile upgrades here and there. But I got most of the items for the most part. So, yeah. That'll do it for this playthrough. I could probably use the same emulator to play other Super Nintendo games I own. I still have my collection of Super Nintendo games, and if I can find the ROMs for them, I could play them on the emulator and do playthroughs of those. I have a couple in mind that would be pretty good. Oh, it shows my gameplay statistics here. I'll check those out. We got door transitions, 797. Time and doors, time aligned doors. Shows all the time I spent in Crenteria, Brinstar, Norfair, the wrecked ship, Meridia, and Tourian. Shows I fired 12 charge shots. I didn't do any special beam attacks. I forgot to show that off. We got 630 missiles fired, 314 super missiles, 264 power bombs, and 89 bombs. Found the first sword at around the 2 hour mark. Took 2.5 hours. Got the Pegasus boots, the flute, and the mirror. I killed 2 bosses without Link's sword, 4 with the level 1 sword, 2 with the Master Sword, and 3 with the Tempered Sword. And of course I didn't have the Gold Sword. 73 bonks, I'm guessing, is, You can see I didn't die at all. Combined the transitions 13 to Super Metroid and 16 to Link to the Past. There we go, and that's the end of the playthrough. So, like I said, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next playthrough, whatever it may be. See you again.